just a quick warning before we get into it. This crime story is heartbreaking. It's a bit brutal. It's a relationship's gone bad. It was over, but one individual just didn't want to accept that. And GUN violence came into play, and I just wanted to put that out there warning wise before we get into the story more.
Family now has justice after their loved one was shot and killed by an abusive boyfriend. Good evening, I'm George Estevez.
Glad you're here with us. I'm Linda Stouffer. This is video of that shooting. The victim was inside her home when her boyfriend of 4 years fired through the door, killing her. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Quinney is live at the Fulton County DA's Domestic Violence Division. Mark, you found out how the killer tried to cover his tracks.
Yeah, Cassie Hall, the lead prosecutor on the case, says domestic abuse can take many forms. Part of the reason the Fulton County DA's office has an entire division devoted to domestic violence, and in this case, there is economic abuse, but then physical violence, murder.
I just was broken. Completely broken, shattered.
We're tired of burying our women to abusers.
I break down and cry every single day. Some days I don't even want to go on.
It's like, okay, you guilty. Dang, my mom still is not gonna hug me. And my mom's still not here. But he needs to be locked up.
Samantha Bozeman tried to close the door on her 4-year relationship with Maxwell Lartery, and in retaliation, he fired a gun through her front door, captured on Ring video, and killed her. Say Fulton County Chief Senior Assistant District Attorneys Cassie Hall and Christina Robinson.
And there's another video that I have where he's saying, if you come outside, I'm gonna shoot your house.
Who say Max Lartery fired 4 shots through the door and 3 of them struck Samantha Bozeman, mortally wounding her.
Is there a lesson for others in troubled relationships? I would say yes. I would say knowing enough is enough.
Ms. Hall and Ms. Robinson say earlier this month a jury convicted Lartery of murder and more. And Senior Judge David Emerson.
Heartbreaking stuff there, and I gotta say, this guy sounds, obviously he's evil. What he did is horrible, but just on top of it, he's not, something's off about this guy. I say this, like, obviously look what he did, but some of the other things, telling her to get rid of her grandbabies, complaining about money when he's not contributing any, and going to a Hooters, gallivanting around, as Fannie Willis put it, and trying to piece together a BS alibi when he had been with this woman, so he had to know that there was a Ring camera. Like, he sounds like a moron on top of being just a cold-blooded, callous killer. And when it comes to the family, you know, you heard them speaking about their loved one who's deceased, Samantha Bozeman. It sounds like she just had too big of a heart, taking in her grandbabies, and the guy that took her life, you heard them, she just wanted to help him. And so often I think people don't realize, you know, when they want to save someone, when they're just unsavable, when they're not a good person. You know what I mean? Everyone goes through things in their lives, and there's things that everyone wish that they could have back that maybe they've done wrong or whatever. But this guy, like, some people are just evil, you know what I mean? And the way this guy did her, killing her, gallivanting around, and you heard him, she actually could have been saved from the medical examiners. They say from the blood, you know how they can piece together timelines and everything through the investigation. If he had a heart, it's atrocious what he did, but let's say after he did it, he would have said, oh my God, what did I do? He could have called 911, and she may have indeed been saved from what all the investigation and, you know, the blood stuff and everything revealed. He could have saved her life, but he didn't. He shot through the door. He left her there to bleed out in DIE alone, and then went was again gallivanting around like an evil moron. And this is really something to see. I feel, as you know, it's absolutely horrific, and you see all the hearts that it's broke, the family members that love her and everything. There's lessons to be learned from this from a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of people could see this and say, man, maybe I can't save this person, or man, maybe something else that they've seen. This is there's something revealing about this that they can reflect on other situations or something. I mean, it's terrible news. Hopefully the family is able to persevere, although things like that you just don't really recover from, unfortunately. I mean, you push on and you live life, but it's always just going to kind of hit different emotionally. It's trauma that you just learn to deal with, and it's terrible, man, for anyone who's lost loved ones in atrocious ways like this. It's terrible. Losing a loved one, period, is terrible, but something like this is like, this guy's a monster. So you heard it, Maxwell Loudery, life with parole. And you heard them throwing them extra years on if he gets out. I'm not sure if that's parole time or what, but I don't think this guy will ever see the light of day. Maybe he could, but evil, a killer, cold-blooded. Again, he wanted her to get rid of her grandbabies. What kind of a piece of garbage is that? And you see, he didn't feel one bit bad about it all. Didn't second guess or regret what he did and try to get help. It's the devil right there, man. Subscribe to Crime Time Podcast. Stay tuned for more content. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Rest in peace, and thoughts and prayers out to that woman's soul and her family.